Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another bonus video. Today I'm making meatballs. So come along with me as I make meatballs. First, you're gonna grab 2 pans because we're making a big batch of meatballs. We're gonna put some tin foil down. We're gonna spray it down real good. So fun fact, I got this ground turkey that we're gonna make the meatballs with at Publix BOGO for like 7 something, which is a super good price. I bought a lot of ground turkey. So that's why today we are meal prepping some meatballs. Some of them I might put in the freezer. Some of them I'm gonna put in the fridge. Maybe I'll make some spaghetti. I like to line up all my ingredients in a row. That way I know if I've used everything. We're gonna start off with 2 pounds of ground turkey. Yes, 2 pounds, making lots of meatballs. And see, ground turkey. This is butterball. That's just what Publix had BOGO. Next, we are going to add onions. It says 1 onion, 2 onions. I just dice some onions. I just eyeball it, whatever. It says 6 garlic cloves in the recipe. I eyeball garlic as well. I do make measurements in this one. I know my last video didn't have measurements. These 2 items, I literally eyeball. Onions, garlic, you can't go wrong. That is 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I actually use the ends of my sourdough loaves and I grind them up in my blender and make breadcrumbs and keep them in the freezer. So that's what I use for breadcrumbs. I don't buy breadcrumbs. Next, we are going to add 4 eggs. Lots of eggs. Crack, crack, crack. There goes the eggs. And next, I promised I washed my hands in between that, by the way. I just cut it out. Next, we have 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Nobody pronounces it the same way, but that's what I'm going with. After the Worcestershire sauce, next we are going to do 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon, shake, shake, shake. And then next we have 1 teaspoon of oregano. Try to make sure your scoop actually fits in your container because that was my struggle there, but a little extra is not going to hurt anything. And after the oregano, the last thing we add is 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And that is all the ingredients you need for your meatballs. Then you're just gonna squish them around forever and ever. So I was looking up the price of the meatballs. So I estimate, since I got the ground turkey BOGO at Publix, I probably spent like $8.50 making these meatballs, and you'll see in the end I make 35 meatballs. You could make more or less depending on how big you make your meatballs. You can make them really small and make a bunch of meatballs. You can make them really big and not make very many. I end up making 35 meatballs. Here I am making meatballs, putting them on the pan, setting them out. So back to the cost. I spent $8.50 roughly, and that's the meat and the eggs and onion. That's just what I guess it to be. A bag of meatballs for 2 pounds of meatballs, just Walmart brand, I just looked it up on their website, is $11.47. $11.47, but I made some. Now you're going to get more, but I think they have smaller meat bags because poundage wise, it's the same. 2 pounds. So mine are going to be cheaper. They're going to be better because I will try to put a little shot up here in the corner of the ingredients, and it includes sugar. Why do you need sugar in a meatball? Meatball is supposed to be a delicious, savory thing to eat, and you don't need sugar in a meatball. Did you see sugar anywhere in my ingredients there? No, there's no sugar. So these homemade meatballs, you can control the ingredients. You know what's going in them. Homemade is always going to be better than store-bought. Yes, store-bought is quick and convenient, and sometimes that works. But if you have the time, like I literally made these at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I had nothing else going on. So here is all the meatballs ready to go in the oven. They look great. There's 35 of them. I forgot to tell you in the beginning, but preheat your oven to 375 degrees. We're going to put those in the oven. I have a double oven, so the other pan actually went below that one. Now we are going to pull them out of the oven because it has been 25 minutes. Bake them at 375 for 25 minutes and see if they reach the temperature of 165 degrees. These are at like 200, so they are done. Look at those. They are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful meatballs. Didn't take that long to make. Super, super easy. And that's me making meatballs. If you liked this video, give me a like, and I will see you next time. Bye.